And we're live. Greetings, friends. Happy Tuesday, and welcome back to a surprise pop-up Tuesday stream to celebrate my new. It's not a gaming chair. That's a little bit of clickbait. I apologize. It's just a regular office chair, but it's black and white, and it matches the PS4. And it has that gaming chair vibe, gaming chair aesthetic, but it's an office chair. And really, they just call it a gaming chair so that they can charge you an extra $100. I have a little video that I will show you once the chat arrives. Jay Lash was here earlier with the thumbs ups. Thank you, Jay Lash. Appreciate you, friend. I always know I'm going to have a decent stream. Jay Lash is here. Sadie also got an upgrade on her chair. She gets my old chair, which was my mother's chair. It's antique. It's an antique. You can kind of see the Chinese background. It's just kind of an Asian and Chinese inspired, I guess what they used to call Oriental chair. Where are we? We're at the drive-in. What are we doing there? So I thought when the chat arrives, I could show you a little bit of Dogtown. This is my personal playthrough. She's pretty overpowered. This V is pretty overpowered for where we are. Yeah, we're at level 45. Maxed out on technical ability. Completely opened up the Edge Runner tree. The Edge Runner tree. Where do you want to have dinner tonight? How about the Edge Runner tree? I hear they have good salads. And we have the final mission. Where is it? There, Nocturne. Meet Hanako at Embers. So we don't want to do that because I think we're like at 56% of the game. So anyways, I have this new harvesting technique, which I will show you. So what we do is we clean up Night City. Do these assaults in progress. So actually we can't do that from there. And they're fun. They seem unlimited, but unfortunately they're finite. But there's a lot of them. They're all over the map. See, look, all these little NCPD things. I'm going to clean all of those up. And I don't know, it just feels more productive than farming, than going back and forth to like enemy camps that respawn. So we'll do that. How's your Tuesday going? How's your week? It's Christmas. It's December. I did all my Christmas shopping last night on the phone from Amazon. I loved it. So convenient. I was in bed with her. And we were watching Squid Game. And I already had everything on the list. I had everything researched. So I just had to add to cart and buy it now. How are we supposed to get there? Take this little trail, I guess. There's some bad guys over there. They respawn all the time. Oh, we have a new weapon. called Comrade's Hammer. And it is ridiculously overpowered. I think we're here, 100 meters. Let's investigate, see what we're getting ourselves into. So we got the monowire, got this Comrade's Hammer, and we have good old Guts, which we have upgraded. Where is everybody? There's somebody. Let's get him a little hot under the collar. And we'll... Who are these guys anyways? They are... That's an Arasaka sniper. Well, he's feeling the heat now. I think he sees us. Okay, let's I'll show you Comrade's Hammer. Hello. Look at that. And we hacked everybody, so there's no... That's disappointing. There's nobody to shoot. Well, I'll show you. Look at all this stuff. Ashura. What's an Ashura when it's at home? Ashura. Ashura, not Ashura. Where is it? Here, Smart Sniper Rifle. It's tier 4+. It's pretty cool looking, but we've got better weapons. I like all these orange cubes. I also started upgrading weapons through crafting. I wouldn't say that I have fully mastered the combat mechanics, but I understand them. I have a grasp of them. I am conversant. I know what I'm doing now. Another Shinjin. Yeah, so these don't respawn, unfortunately. But there's an infinite amount and variety of them, and all of them are a lot of fun, and all of them are highly valuable. Okay, here's Comrade's Hammer. One shot. But friends, one shot is all you need. Didn't we bring a motorcycle? There's bad guys over here. Some Maelstrom jokers. Where are they? Where'd you go? Sirs? Here you are. Problem is, you got to get pretty close. Hello. But if you position it right, which I haven't really figured out, you can get multiple people at the same time. And that's convenient. However, guts, we have upgraded guts to to tier 5. That has a damage of 372. See, Comrade's Hammer is tier 5 plus. We can get it to 5 plus plus with a damage of 500. And here's Shinjin. You were there when we stole that, which is tier 5 now, and a damage of 27. But it's a smart gun, so it auto targets, and that is very convenient. We'll use guts on these guys, which is also a one-shot K. Well, spoke too soon. Good old Soviet Union. I wonder what the backstory is on Comrade's Hammer. I need to make a short on it. I picked up the crafting component and I was like, hammer, you can only get you only get the recipe for it. And I was like, I don't need a hammer. Then I looked at it. Fires explosive rounds, 75% armor penetration. The cylinder has been modified to hold a single explosive round capable of wreaking utter destruction. Automatically reloads when you perform a melee quick attack. Oh, let's try that. There's some guys over here. Gentlemen. Oh, interesting. Okay. There you go. Yeah, it's almost cheating, but V needs it. It's the great equalizer. All that for a broken machete. So yeah, got all my Christmas shopping done. I was very happy. Mama One is here. Mama One says, hey family. Greetings, Mama One. Just doing a little pop-up stream. Just to see how everyone is. We have this new weapon. Papa One will be very excited. Papa One says, hey gang. It is called Comrade's Hammer. And it is ridiculously overpowered. Tier 5, iconic. This is my personal playthrough of V, and she is very overpowered for where we are in the game. But I'll show you what this thing does, because it's embarrassing. Those Soviets, excuse me, officer, were just showing off the weapon. There. What do you think of that? Mama One, I hope you're feeling better. I hope your wrist is healing. You need to take it easy. Don't chat. Sadie's taking it easy. She's worried about you. We're all worried about you. You have to take care of yourself. Mama One says, I got my cast on yesterday and have been able to get back to work. The doctors tell me I need to not do so much, but I'm happy to be back working. Channel moderator Miko Herbtile is here and says hello to Super Antonio, Sadie Mods, and everyone just listening and watching from the sidelines today. Glad you're here, Miko. I'm just rambling on about, catching you up with my day. I just wanted to hang out with you guys. Um, Papa One says I want one. We'll get one on Saturday for the channel playthrough. It's ridiculous. Good old Soviet Union. Well, this version is Soviet. Let's see if we can get a close up on this thing. There, look at that thing. It fires one single explosive round. And it has, I don't know, it says Nyukka. It says something in Russian. And Mama One says, hey, Miko. And Papa One says, hope you're well, Miko. And Miko says hello to J-Lash, Mama One, and Papa One. And Miko says, see that Mama One is back up already. Good, good. And Mama One says, Miko, I'm doing much better, and I'm happy to be back working. Okay, now let's see. Here it is. So I got this new chair. It was a Cyber Monday deal. And it is it's black. It's a black and white office chair. I just said it was a gaming chair for it. There's Sadie's crate, and that's her Christmas reindeer. And so I just kind of assembled it during the morning. It was, and it was relatively easy to assemble. The instructions were remarkably clear and concise. Some Christmas projects. I'm making another like garland frame for the other bookcase. The stockings are hung by the chimney with care. Those Christmas cards are from last year. I'm not that popular. I just like the look of Christmas cards hung up. And just more Christmas decorations. And here's the back of the chair. I didn't name her reindeer, Mama One. I should ask Sadie what the name of the reindeer is. There she is enjoying the afternoon sun. This was the most fiddly bit, was aligning the base to the back. Those holes didn't exactly line up. It was twitchy. Scarlett Johansson posters. Yeah, they were a problem to get those to work. Cloudy is here. Greetings, Cloudy. Cloudy says, a surprise stream. And then there's the chair. Oh, we got to put the headrest on it. We have a headrest, see? But it looks like a PS4 chair. So, yeah, it took, I'm sure if I'd like just sat down and did it, it would have been like maybe 30 minutes. And it has these like chrome inserts that are cool, but they're plastic. It's sturdy and it's comfortable, but at the same time, it's cheap. It's not, it was like around $100, and there it is set up. And there's my mother's old chair that I was using. It's an antique Chinese, and now it's Sadie's chair. Here's the gaming setup. Yeah. So anyways, that's what we got. Cloudy says, howdy y'all, and Mama One says, hope you are well, Cloudy. We have the kangaroo legs. And Miko says, hi, Cloudy. Now that you're here, now that everyone is here, I'll take you to Dogtown, which is part of the DLC. We're just gonna hang out there. We're not gonna do any missions or like encounters because I'm saving it. Here's Dogtown, but it's like Mad Max. It's beautiful. It's a DLC from developers who love their audience and love it. Here, welcome to Dogtown. Look at this. Look how crazy it is. So this is like we're inside a stadium. We are, yeah. See, we are in this stadium, and all of this over here is Dogtown with lots of extra encounters. I'll take Papa One to the gun store. Because that's probably where he would want to go first. Here's your gun store. And I don't know if Miko's watching, but I'm sure he's happy about some of the patrons here. He looks like Arnold from the Terminator. Look, they're just displayed on the ground. And then the interesting thing about this place is you can get like just high end, like anything orange is tier 5, and that's like the highest quality that you can get right now, or tier 5 plus. But what I've noticed about the weapons is they're just like upgraded versions of you know, the standard weapons. And anyways, let's see. She has some unique dialogue.
Impressive selection. Really had some interesting clientele, huh?
It's a cliche, I know, but troublesome questions bring troublesome situations. The kind we all like to avoid. In fact, my family's built its reputation on it. These are my sons. My heads of, security. Experts in...
Papa One says, I will take one of everything.
Direct but polite.
Why, thank you.
Mama One says, love the way you decorate, Super Antonio. Have you done an updated apartment tour? No, that's on the list. We'll do a Christmas decoration tour, but that was just kind of an abbreviated tour. And Dogtown's so violent, it has a second gun store somewhere. I'll show you. Yeah, that's on the list. You can't buy this mech, but it would be cool if you could. And here is your second gun store. It's run by a robot.
Radical mods, Jim.
Well, he's not a robot. He's more machine than man. He's got elbow flamethrowers.
Accident?
Miko says, sure, but not really into the colored hair and many tats, to be honest. Yeah, I know. But it's the apocalypse. So it basically sells the same weapons, but just look, you can buy like old Soviet anti-aircraft missiles. And here's the ammo stack. Nobody's... He's selling guitars. Or maybe he's just playing. So it's just fun to walk around. There's lots of weird encounters you can get here, but it's a safe zone. You can't even pull your weapons out or anything. Nobody will fight you. Nothing will really happen. You can buy stuff. And all of this is new. If you haven't played, if you had if you'd gotten this 2 years ago, you would have been so happy and pleased. I'm happy and pleased. And it's about 30 hours extra content. All these guys are just hanging out here. And look, there's kids here too. There's like feral urchin, scary kids. Oh, here's a Ripper Doc.
How'd you wind up here? Apparently everyone in Dogtown's got a story to tell.
Came to Dogtown to break, not to chat.
So you're running from the past?
Only stupid questions.
Cloudy says, nice Papa One. I've been looking around for some land to buy, and there's been lots of good ones online. Do you have any advice for to buy land? I know you and Mama One own a farm. And Papa One says, Cloudy, do you plan on farming or raising livestock on the land? Or is it just because you prefer country living? Also, are you planning on building a home? Or are you looking for one already built? Sounds like Papa One has a lot of information and wisdom to bestow to the chat and to you specifically, Cloudy. And then there's random things like these flamingos. What's that about? And lots of scary guards. There's a militia. There's a militia here that is in charge of everything. What's back here? And unfortunately, we got to fight those guys at some point, but not right now.
No, I told you already. No, you listen. I will not be intimidated. Goodbye. What do you want?
Got anything that'll put some pep in my step?
For pep first step.
Oh, this is the pharmacy.
Right. Now I have a little question for you. Little shits running around here. Did they steal from you?
Not that I know of.
Then be warned. The little gremlins collect their shiny trinkets and hide them in the stadium's many nooks and crannies.
Oh, there you go. See, yeah, she just sells special medicines, and we're fine on those. But here's one. We'll take that. There's stuff here. So what did we get? So we got hydroscopic dress. I mean, yeah. It's tier 5. And a tactical harness. These are all cosmetic. They don't really do anything. And this helmet, I like this like Soviet space style helmet. I'm trying to make a white outfit. But they don't really have like white leather jackets and white motorcycle pants. So anyways, yeah. The nudity filter is not on, unfortunately. However, I've got her all... No, I don't have her all dressed up. I thought I did. Okay, never mind. I won't show you the outfits. We'll just keep her in this outfit and we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Okay, now we need to look for more urchin street trash. He's having a little cyber fit. Okay, excuse me. You can bump into people here and you're fine. It's not like Arthur. And it is a safe zone. Can't go out that way. Here's the scary meat section.
You, got any real meat back there?
You mean from animals? Don't be ridiculous.
What do they serve?
What you got to eat?
See for yourself.
Well, they've got locust pepperoni pizza and tofu, tuna, and pineapple pizza. Artichoke and avocado pizza. Hot dog, which is neither hot nor dog. What's that? Comrade Kolya's premium black caviar. And a Militech MRE that is expired. You can buy expired MREs, Papa One. Oh, interesting. Prototype pseudo-embryonic cell builder permanently increases max health by 2. We'll take that. Max health permanently increased. Thank you. That's a Dogtown bonus. DLC bonus. Well worth the price. $20. But, you know, we're playing this game out of the kindness of Hugo. And then, like these scary masks. I don't know why you'd want to wear these. But you know, you play the game the way you want to play the game, and your V is how you want your V to be. But this thing with ears is cute, but you know, that's not the look we're going for. Yeah, all this stuff. I really need a white outfit, like this. This would work for our live stream V, because she's corpo, so she's a little dressier than this V. Yeah, look, it's a ballistic mask. That's just scary. Who wants to run around like that? Adaptive ballistic mask with magnetic seal. Tactical thermoplastic Arasaka helmet. It's got those little ears. Those little batwing ears. Here's a chest rig. Another fancy dress. Oh, this is the silver one, but now in gold. Yeah, we'll get these for Corpo V, because we're going to dress her more feminine. Here's another tack vest. Desert tack vest. Here, now we're talking Papa One's look. We'll keep the... We can get that if you want, Papa One. Do you want the desert tack vest? Cloudy says, looks like a Mad Max character. That's pretty cool. How much is it? It's 2,000 eddies, but we have over 600K. There. We got that for you, Papa One. Okay, let's put it on.
I'd like to use your services.
Where is it? Where'd it go? It's a desert tack vest with sand scarf. Okay. There you go. Papa One says, yes, I want it, LOL. Okay, let's see. Let's see how she looks. Photo mode is currently unavailable. Can't take photos in here. Interesting. Sorry, sir. Dogtown is very diverse. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make that kind of joke. AR goggles. Oh, free. Now what? Interesting. Now we get the angriest, okay, the coolest customer. So it's an ad for the store. Okay, let's see her sexy dance. Look at those twiggy pin arms. The angriest customer. She just flips you. And the deadliest customer. Okay. That was kind of funny. Papa One says, I would recommend hiring a surveyor and having them double check the land, Cloudy. When we bought our farm, we bought a large chunk to begin with, and slowly over the years, we would buy more and more. Cloudy says, I have to do lots of research. Thanks, Papa One, for the advice. Papa One says, also what type of utilities are on the land, Cloudy? You always have to cover your bases. However, I will say land is a great investment. Even us, we have farmed that land that is just forest. But we could if we wanted to sell it to developers, although I would rather die than do such. And Cloudy says, it reminded me of the dancing girls in Blade Runner 2049. Yeah, there's a lot of that aesthetic in this game. And I think Blade Runner 2049 came out after this game. I don't know, but they're both drawing from the same well of inspiration. You know, Japanese anime, The Matrix. Look at this Militech. I don't know what it is. Hovercraft vehicle thing. Oh, what's your problem, sir? These guys are called Voodoo Boys. Not racist. That's the name of their gang. That's the name of their gang. Not racist. Calm down. Yeah, Japanese movies like Akira, you know, the original Blade Runner, which is from 1981, 2, 3, from the early 80s. Mad Max, of course. Ooh, cars. They had one new motorcycle, which we already picked up, but we'll pick it up on the live stream playthrough. It's a fun world. I mean, it's you're scary. I agree. Yes, ma'am. Here's the arcade. No. This ad was controversial when the game came out because the model has a bulge, and they worried that it was making fun of the LGBTQ crowd. Cloudy says water and electricity, Papa One. And Mama One says ranch once started off as just a bunch of woods, Cloudy. We built the house, then the barns and stables, then the guest houses later on. You always need to make sure you maintain all mineral rights on the property. Okay, this part is fenced off. Cloudy says, Super Antonio, have you done the side missions that that has the idols? That's a funny mission. No, I don't know that one, Cloudy. And Mama One says, mineral rights on the land. We have seen people buy land, but someone else owned the mineral rights and was able to get the land developed for business. The person who bought the land lost everything. That's rough. What's down there? Can we go down there? We can. Are we going to do it? Yes, we are. Okay, fine. Let's see what's down. Oh, it just kind of leads to the same level. Here's a scary Stranger Things. What's your problem? We're not really looking at you. Okay, let's get out of here. It's scaring me. Oh, let's look at... Hi. Okay. Okay, we have to go right about here. What's that? Restricted data terminal. We'll go there later. I don't want to get in trouble in Dogtown right now. We accidentally opened it up. We saved the president. The president, Papa One, of the new United States is trapped in Dogtown, but we got her to a safe house, and then we left her there because there's just so much more of the game we have to do before we open up the DLC. But we just left her there so that we could get out of Dogtown, so they would let us go. Okay, let's go. Let's deal with a cyber psycho. So those the cyber psychos are interesting because they're ridiculously overpowered. They want to kill you, and you're not supposed to kill them. You need to use non-lethal, because you need to take them in for rehabilitation. So let's call. So you can't use your regular weapons. So what I do, look at all this stuff we got right now. Okay, now somewhere in here I've got some weapons that have been modified to be non-lethal. I think I do. Maybe they're already here. Okay, hold on. Maybe I got him in the... Maybe V has him in her backpack. So we can't use Comrade's Hammer. We can't use Shinjin, and we can't use Guts. So what do we have that's non-lethal? Okay, this is non-lethal. It's a mod called PAX. And then... most of these are very lethal. Lethal weapons. I heard they're going to make another lethal weapon. They are definitely too old for that nonsense. Okay, here's a PAX mod. Okay. That is a fine looking weapon. Oh, and we got to change. We got to swap out grenades to EMP grenades. See, I know what I'm doing now. What's that about? Okay. Let's go take... See, and we can... This is how Australians play the game. Oh, that's him. That skull guy. So we do a synapse burnout. EMP grenade. These jokers can move. Short circuit also works. Oh, that got him. Now we have to search the area for information. And then we have to remember to swap everything back out to regular lethal. Let's turn off that mine. Search the computer for more information. Okay. Message Regina about the cyber psycho sighting. All right. Yeah, that last EMP that we threw took him out, unfortunately. You want to like take him alive if possible, but you get more money if you take him out alive. Cloudy says, Super Antonio, if you liked Cyberpunk 2077, you would like Fallout 4. The game of the year is on sale. Is it on PlayStation 5? Let's see. Let's look it up. What's it called? Fallout 4. Fallout 4 PS5. It's $32 on PS4. I'll put it in the queue for you, Cloudy. Okay, let's change our weapons back. And Guts and Shinjin. Let's take out some bad guys. Take a look at Papa One's tactical vest. That's pretty cool. The armor is cosmetic in this game. I mean, you can get armor. You can get subdermal armor from the Ripper Doc, and we're maxed out in armor, I believe. Let's see. Now let's go to cyberware. Yeah, subdermal armor is tier 5 plus. You get the extra plus when you download the Phantom Liberty. Oh, we have to go upstairs. We have to go upstairs, I think. Excuse me. No, we don't. Got the kangaroo legs. That hurt. Sorry. And we scared people. That car was going to hit us. Another one of those scary... Oh, here we go. Here we go. What's happening? Leave us alone. We're the good guys. Oh, we have to go up here. Okay, we're almost there. We're almost there, chat. There's an assault in progress that we have to deal with. I think it's upstairs. Look at us jumping around on the kangaroo legs. Here we go. For you, Papa One, we'll just use the old Soviet comrade hammer. Comrade's hammer. Excuse me, madam. Coming through. This is dangerous if they overwhelm us. If they overwhelm us, I'm blaming you, Papa One. Hey, he just called us a puta. That's a very rude word. Excuse me. It helps if you don't miss. One more. You know, if we stand still, they'll just come to us. It's a lot easier. Hey, they took down a trauma team. And that's how it's done. Papa One says the Soviets always did make great weapons at the expense of their people. But that's what they say about the AKs. That they could take a beating and they would keep going. That you could find one underneath a decaying dead DB and you just kind of wipe it off and it will work. See these assaults in progress. They have a lot more. You get a lot of stuff. There's just more. There's more. It's more variety, and it's just more fun. It's good practice for missions. Yeah, the comrade's hammer just like tears everybody apart. You have to get the crafting formula. You can't just like pick it up off the street. And then you and it's not easy to get the crafting formula. It's very well protected, but we'll get it on Friday because it is my new favorite weapon. Anything that makes this game easier for V, I'm happy to oblige. Yeah, see, they took down a trauma team. I love these guys. Wish we could get in that. We should get one of these vehicles. Their photo mode is so much more advanced. You can do all sorts of like that's cool. Sadie's up. Sadie wants to say hi to Mama One and tell her to to hope she feels better, and to take care of herself because she worries, and she wants to tell everyone else in the chat to like and subscribe. I got these gingerbread cookies. They're so cute, and they're human grade. I could eat this. Watch. They're 40 calories a piece, but I break them into like 5 treats for her, so it works out to like 8 calories a piece. And she loves them. They're very Christmassy. And we need a little Christmas. Anyways, it's a quick stream, just checking out with you guys, checking in with you guys, and, you know, I hope you're having a good Tuesday and having a great week. Papa One says the AKM assault rifle is all and well, always be one of the best weapons ever made. They don't jam, can handle the mud of the Vietnamese swamps, the sands of Afghanistan, a phenomenal weapon. And Mom One says, hey, Sadie, I feel so much better every time I see you and your dad, Super Antonio. There, see, Sadie? There's nothing to worry about. Anyways, we'll be back on Friday with Arthur, because on Fridays we free roam. And then on Saturday, Papa One, we will get our V, the live stream V, her very own. That's not a comrade's hammer. Let's get her very own comrade's hammer. Look at that thing. And I will look up to see what's written there. Myakka? I don't know. I can't say it. I don't speak Russian. Anyways, shout out to the mods. Miko, so glad you're here. Papa One and Mama One, thank you so much. Happy Tuesday. Happy holidays. And so this is Christmas. I love December. I love the holidays. I love Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's. Thanks for watching. Have a great week, and we'll see you on Friday, friends.